Good evening from Bangladesh. This is your host Toufiq Zohur is speaking. Welcome to everyone in Uddan Little Magazine platform. Today, this is our regular recitation show entitled of our program today, The World of Poetry Recitations in Poet Voice Part 50. Today, our episode number is 160. Today, it is the 21st of May, Sunday. Now it is 9 p.m. evening in Bangladesh time. The practice of poetry can play an important role in bringing peace to world. Poetry for peace. We have gathered today to read poetry in mother language and also in international languages. Poetry has no boundaries. The sky of poetry is one. Our path will continue with earthy poetry. Let poetry win. We have invited 9 poets from 7 countries. Today, I am going to start this show, and at first, I am going to calling my from my native country, that is Bangladesh, poet Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu. Now,
Uh,
Now I am introducing one of the important poet who is from Bangladesh. He is poet Golam Kibria Pinu. He is a poet, essayist, rhymer, and article writer. He got his master degree in Bengali language and literature from University of Rajshahi. He is the generations of 80s. He has been published 32 books. His poem has been published all national dailies magazine in home and also published in abroad. He is also a doctorate degree holder. He is the president of Progressive Writer Union in Bangladesh. His poem has been translated in English, French, Dutch, Hindi, and other languages in globe. He attended many national and international literature festival. He is the life member of Bengali Academy, member of Asiatic Society in Bangladesh. He is the ex-general secretary of Jatiyo Kobita Porishad. He has been received some prestigious award from Bangladesh and abroad. He traveled India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Malaysia, United States of America, Bolivia, Netherlands, and many more. He published 32 books, where 90 in poetry book. He is also an editor. He has edited some important poetry, anthology, and others. Now, I am inviting Honorable Poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his first poem today. Thank you.
um, at first, greetings to all. Especially thanks poet Toufiq Zohur, who invited me for attending this program. At first, I would like to read a little poem, first in my language, Bangla, then I will read English. প্রথম কবিতা শিরোনাম বাংলায় পড়ছি, অনুপ্রভা। অনুপ্রভা, তোমার কি দহন ক্ষমতা এখনো আছে? গাছে তোমার কি পুষ্প? আগুন লাগানো অগ্নিপাত্র ধরেছিলে কাছে, পাছে পুড়েই ভয় ছিল। ছাই ভস্য হয়ে খাক হব, হইনি তখনো, এখনো জ্বলছি তোমার উনুনে। এখনো বিদ্যুৎ বাহী তুমি, বাজ পড়েও কিবা বজ্রপাতে রাতে পুড়ে ছাই হওনি। ইলেকট্রিক শক নিয়েও আমি আছি দূরে, ভগ্ন স্তূপে কূপে পড়ে নিবু নই। বিদ্যুৎ লতায় আবারও সামনে শীতে, নিতে চায় দেখো বিদ্যুতের পরিবাহী প্রাণ। Translated poem in English, name Anuprabha. Anuprabha, do you still have crossing strength? Hot flowers do you have in the tree? Fire burning, firing pot was in your hands. I have fear of burning. I will turn into ember and then to ashes. Well, I did not turn out to be. Still, I am a flame in your oven. Are you still electric conductor? You did not get burned up in lighting you. We now turn into cinders. I still alive with electric shock are lying in rubbles. I have not e- extinguished yet. In lighting again in next winter, want to take me my insulated life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Golam Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful starting. From Bangladesh, now I am going to United States of America to invite Honorable Poetess and my elder sister, Gita Mohanty. Now, I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from United States of America. She is Dr. Gita Mohanty. She is an adjunct biology professor in United States of America. She did her PhD from Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay IITB, India, and postdoctorate from McGill University, Montreal, Canada, in environmental science and engineering. Dr. Gita has written more than 800 poems so far, and many others published in various online poetry forums and platform, literary web magazine, e-journal, and several anthologies. She likes painting, reading, philosophy, and nature. She is motivated in serving the unprivileged. Now, I am inviting poetess Gita Mohanty to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Tofik, for such a wonderful introduction. I would like to thank you so much for inviting me to this beautiful world platform where so many other poets from different part of the world. I would like to convey my gratitude and thanks to you. And good morning, good evening to all the viewers and listeners and my co-poets over here from different part of the world. Saying that I wouldn't take much time, and I would like to recite my first composition today. The title is Void. A pause, a sudden stop, a stretched time, beyond its elasticity of endurance, as if an incomplete task, simply dropped out from the memory, a silence way louder than the voice. A void is something like unheard noise. A void in the blank look, a void in the mind, a void in the relations, a void in the cosmos, a void in the universe, a void in me, and a void you see. A void in life, a void in death, a void in afterlife, a void between the lives, or in void exist in the chunks of life, or the underlying strings itself is the void and everything else are the beats on it. For a silent conversation, with whom? The self, the ignorant self, or the knower of the consciousness? Whoever they are, what do they do say? Void? Layers of emotions folded carefully like the iron cloths. Finally, after the last layer, digging down the time, haunting all the memories, beyond everything, finally a see through void. Or as if the earth's core, deeper and deeper towards the center, the inner core, too much of pressure, the solid like body, the molten like heart, and the emotions in vapor. And what's in that vapor? Void. Or like a cosmic sphere, an undefined aloofness, an wandering inquisitiveness, forced down to witness the utter void, or a black hole, mighty gravitational force pulling down everything towards itself to devour everything, to vanish the existence for a complete void of nothingness, and again to regenerate everything out of nothing again, that's void. Is the void is void, or void is filled with voidness? As empty is filled with emptiness, cosmos is filled with the cosmic nothingness, soul is filled with soulful nothingness. What's that? Who can precisely perceive, predict the unpredictable, fathom the unfathomable, measure the immeasurable? What's void? The answer is only void. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you so much, Honorable Poetess Dr. Gita Mohanty, for your beautiful starting. From United States of America, now I am going to Portugal to invite Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso. Now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Portugal. She is Maria do Sameiro Barroso. She is a Germanist and a multilingual award winner poetess, translator, essayist, scholar and researcher in Portuguese and German literature, translation studies and history of medicine. By profession, she is a medical doctor. She is the member of honor of the Association Ali Mundi from Serbia, an ambassador of literacy and culture of the Asim Sasami Indonesia Global Writers of Indonesia, and vice president of the Portuguese Pen Center from 2012 to 2014. She has been published 40 books of poetry, translations, and essays. Her poems are featured in over 100 magazines and anthologies published in over 30 languages, resulting from his participations in poetry festival and international activities. Now, I am inviting poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Lovely to be here with you again. And thanks for your nice presentation. I'm going to read a poem, A Maritime Songs. We were born like twins, me and my poetry, out of the whitest egg of nature. We do not always get well. We fight, we yell, we try to overcome each other. Sometimes we take some rest, not trying to submit to each other, and we proceed. No one surrenders. We get along, walking through mountains, valleys, the stars above us blessing our harmony. We lie together among nut fragrances, stemming from the roots of the empyrean, living and dreaming in the hypnotical bloom of Maritime songs.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso.
Barroso.
Barcojo, Barcojo. Thank you very much. Now, from Portugal, I am going to Indonesia to invite Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar, Youthi Bahar, for the first time in Uddan Little Magazine platform. Welcome to Uddan Little Magazine platform, Honorable Poetess Youthi Bahar. Now, I am introducing one of the eminent poetess who is from Indonesia. She is Youthi Bahar. She is a multi-award winner, poetess, novelist, translator, and essayist with a long time career in radio and television industry as a script writer, interviewer, and anchor. She was one of TVRL's announcer who was the often sent to be master of ceremonies at President Palace, ministers, and the embassies convened in Indonesian or English. She has published 11 books in all genres poetry, novel, short stories, and essays. Her poems were published in many newspapers, journals, and online media, home and abroad, and also can be found in approximately 90 poetry anthologies in Indonesia and international level. She is also editor for more than 10 poetry anthologies since 2014. The recent ones as a co-editor for poetry book with hundreds of poets from 5 countries, world contemporary poet and as country's world contemporary poets and as editor in chief for World Poets Legacy that gathered almost 200 international poets. Many of her poems have been translated into foreign languages such as English, Spanish, Indian, Serbian, American, Uzbek, Tajik, Bengali, Nepali, French, Italian, Arabian, Chinese, Catalan, Macedonian, and also Korean. One of her poetry books, Sonata Borobudur, got a prestigious prize from Indonesian National Library as the best 5 Indonesian poetry book in 2019. As a literary activist, she joined many international literary associations and communities. She is the Secretary General of Poetry and Literature World Vision. She joined many international poetry festivals. She is now active in Kobe, that is Kanal Buko Indonesia, Indonesian Book Channel, and as a public speaker for creative writing, communications, and bibliotherapy. Now I am inviting poetess Ewith Bahar to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toufiq Zohur, for inviting me to this awesome program. By the way, the correct spelling of my name is Ewith Bahar. Ewith Bahar. Maybe it's a bit difficult for you to pronounce that. Okay. Greetings from Jakarta to you all, my dear friends. Good day and good evening. I'm so happy to be here among the renowned poets from many countries. Please allow me to recite my first poem this evening, titled Until Someday. The English first, and after that in Indonesian. Until someday, when the eternal light surrounds, and I fade away to a vast eternity, started a winged life with no desires, no more lusty temptation, no darkness, no gloom, but celestial shine, leading to a certainty that earth could never afford. In this no name land, no past to be remembered, no memories to be traced, I just lost my logical sense because this eternity existed without start and without end. The only thing I recognize, a bizarre ceiling above that I call a pure sky, which to the land under my legs I wave goodbye. Now in Indonesia, I have to take my laptop here. Sampai suatu hari, saat cahaya kekal menyelimuti, menjelang keberangkatanku ke keabadian, mengawali kehidupan akhirat. So sorry. Mengawali kehidupan akhirat tanpa hasrat. Tak ada lagi nafsu-nafsu mesum, tak ada lagi kegelapan dan kesuraman, kecuali cahaya surgawi, menghela pada suatu kepastian yang bumi tak pernah sanggup beri. Pada tempat tanpa nama ini, tak ada masa silam yang bisa diingat. Tak ada kenangan yang bisa dijejak. Aku bagai kehilangan logika. Sebab keabadian ini ada tanpa awal dan tanpa akhir. Satu-satunya yang kukenali hanya langit-langit maha luas yang kusebut angkasa paling murni. Yang dari sini kepada tempat jauh di bawah kakiku, kuucap selamat tinggal. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar, for your beautiful starting. Thank you from Indonesia. Now I'm coming to uh, Turkey to invite Honorable Poetess Turkan Ergor. Now I am introducing one of the important poetess who is from Turkey. She is Turkan Ergor. She is a poetess, writer, sociologist, philosopher, columnist, ambassador for peace and world peace icon. She is award winner Turkish writer. She has won many awards and recognitions from various institutions and organizations abroad. She is the role model for all her writer friends in worldwide. She is a prominent writer from Turkey and her articles and poems have been effective about life and environment. Turkan has been honored from writers from motivational strips and leading literary institution of the Indian government, Gujarat Sahitya Academy, under the state government of Gujarat. She has also received some prestigious awards around the globe. She has published a bilingual poetry book. Title of the book is Ring Yüzük World Kelimeler. She is the president of UHE in Turkey. She is the members of WNWU, Union of Writers of the World in Kazakhstan. She was named International Best Author Writer 2021, Best Poet 2021. Her poems have been published in different languages around the world. Paramount Sultan of the Philippines, SM Sultan Murad S. Umfa and HRH Sultan Ali Ampaso Umfa gives her a little title that is Princess. Now, I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergor to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for inviting me, my brothers Toufiq Zohur, Hassanur Rahman, Suman. Greetings from Turkey. God bless all of you. Congratulations, all of you. English of my first poem. If I could return. Everyone finally returns. Goes where they belongs. Maybe they want to go. Maybe they don't want to go. But finally people returns to where they belong. There becomes request to return, perhaps unintentionally, reluctantly, but I would want to return, if I could return, where I belong quietly, because I saw a rose, never seen before, in the feelings garden. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess
Thank you.
Turkan Ergor. I am not coming back from Turkey. Again, I am inviting from Turkey one of the most important poet, Mr. Zeki Ce. For the first time, he has joined in Uddan Little Magazine online platform show. So welcome, Mr. Zeki Ce. Now I am introducing one of the important poet who is from Turkey. He is poet Zeki Ce. He has been published 55 books. He wrote 155 works in every field of literature. He has been written 20,000 of poems. He received some prestigious awards from home and abroad. He published 15 novel books, short stories, jokes, tales, logic, question, Listeners, now I am inviting Honorable Poet Jackie Che to present his first poem today. Thank you.
Dünyanın kalbi Türkiye'den, gül
bahçesi ıslanan, oksijen deposu Şarkıraş'tan, meyvesi sebzesi bol olan Beyköy'den sizleri saygıyla selamlıyorum, sevgiler sunuyorum. Aç da haritaya bir bak, görmezsen ışıkları yak. Küçümsemeyi de bırak, dünyanın kalbi Türkiye'm. Asya Avrupa arası, Güney Afrika sırası, Türk lirasıdır parası, dünyanın kalbi Türkiye'm. Üç yanımızda denizdir, Osmanlı tarihimizdir, Ankara başkentimizdir, dünyanın kalbi Türkiye'm. Burada güllerin hası, meşhur meyve sahalısı, Şirineli Ispartası, dünyanın kalbi Türkiye'm. Dikenler içinden sürmüş, pembe renk yeşili sevmiş. Bu yöreler ne güzelmiş, yaprağımız gül kokuyor. Neler üretir saçaklar, yaşı kuruyu kucaklar, esansız sevdi ocaklar, toprağımız gül kokuyor. Bahçe duvarı örülmüş, balkon üstüne bürünmüş, saksıda bile görülmüş. Sokağımız gül kokuyor. Aynalar şahittir buna. Hediyem olacak sana. Hak verirsin sen de bana. İnsanımız gül kokuyor. Halıları desen desen. Sevgidir içinde esen. Hayran olursun gelirsen. Ispartamız gül kokuyor. Tazedir sebze pazarı, değdirme sakın nazarı, ünlüdür şair yazarı, Ispartamız gül kokuyor, Türkiye'miz gül kokuyor, fedadır bu vatana canımız, helal olsun aksa da kanımız, yeter ki göklerde dalgalansın, ay yıldızlı bayrağımız, ay yıldızlı bayrağımız. Teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Mr. Zeki Ce, for your beautiful starting. Now I am inviting Ainur Kymarxanova from Kazakhstan. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from Kazakhstan. She is Ainur Kymarxanova. She is a poetess translator. She has translated from different Asian languages into her native language. She writes poems in Russian and Kazakh language. By profession, she is a teacher of the Kazakh language and literature. She is the member of the Union of Writers of North America, Euro-Asian Creative Guild, London. She has been participated in many national and international poetry and literary festivals. Her poems have been published in many journal, magazine, and web portal in national and international arena. She is also a singer and she sings all songs for her beloved homeland, Ukraine. Now I am inviting poetess Ainur Kumar Khanova to present her first poem today. Thank you.
Тапсырдым сені Құдайға. Жағдайым жаман деп жаздың, жағдайым жаман бүгінде. Сынағы балар өмірдің, түңілме, бекер күйінбе. Тас жауып кеттің есікті, кеше бір ессіз күйіңде. Жырқырап қалды жан мына, кетпеді сенің түгіңде. Алдыңда тұрды қостандау, байлығың менен махаббат. Айтшы, болса егер бір жамау, Алладан болсын шапағат. Күдерді үзген бақ тілеп, арбалған өзің сайтанға. Қинады білем ішкі дерт, сөзіңде жоғау айтарға. Амалым қанша, бар жыла. Мұздатып жанды кеткенсің, сенімім быт-шыт, сезімсіз, сергелден жан бір еткенсің. Мәжнүн күйге не болған, жарқырап тұрған шырайда. Шешуін тапсын жасаған, тапсырдым сені Құдайға. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Ainur Kimar Khanova, for your beautiful starting. Again, I am coming back to Bangladesh and invite Honorable Poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Thanks again, Toufiq. I would like to read one poem in Bangla, my own language. কবিতার শিরোনাম নদী ও প্রেম 10 দাঁতে দংশিত। আজকাল প্রেম বেশি মাত্রায় মার্কেটে যায়, দর্জির দোকানে গিয়ে পোশাক বানায়। প্রেমিক প্রেমিকার হাতে হাতে স্মার্টফোনের ক্যালকুলেটর, শুধু দ্রুত হিসেব সারে না, গুগল ম্যাপে দেখে নেয় কোন সড়কে পা রাখবে। সম্মুখের চুল লম্বা নাকি পিছনের চুল খাটো করে ছাঁটতে হবে, সে হিসেবেও পাকা। কে হারবে, কে জিতবে, এমন একটা প্রতিযোগিতায় প্রেমকেও বরফ কলের নিকটে নিয়ে যায়, অথচ বরফ কলের বরফ অদৃশ্য থেকে যায়। দেখা যায় শুধু তাপ বিদ্যুৎ কেন্দ্র, যা থেকে শুধুই তাপ স্খলন হয়। প্রেমের নিবেদনে স্বর্ণ গললে অলংকার হয় না, অহংকার কখনো কখনো জটিল গ্রন্থিতে নিয়ে গিয়ে নোনা জলে ডুবিয়ে ফেলে। সমাবর্তন বা নবান্নে মিলিত হওয়ার ধৈর্য থাকছে না। 10 মূল উদ্ভিদ হওয়া তো দূরের কথা, 2 মূল উদ্ভিদ হতে পারছে না। আজকাল নদীও ছুটতে ছুটতে বিভ্রান্ত হচ্ছে। কোথায় যে বাঁধ তৈরি হবে দ্রুত, তা আগে থেকে জানে না। কখন যে জলহারা হয়ে গঙ্গাবে। নদী ও প্রেম দুটোই আজকাল দখলদারীদের কাছে বেশি মাত্রায় পরাজিত হচ্ছে। 10 দাঁতে দংশিত হচ্ছে, 10 দাঁতে দংশিত হচ্ছে। থ্যাংকস টু অল।
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful second poem. It touches our heart. Thank you. And now again, I'm inviting my elder sister, Dr. Gita Mohanty, to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tawfiq, for offering to recite my second composition. So first composition I recited the void, and the second composition is voice of void. So I'm somehow feeling like talking about void today. So the recitation title is Voice of Void. A vivid vision to visualize the voidness of the void, a virtuous voice to interact with the virtual voice of the void, a visionary mind to interpret the blankness of the blank, a mystic approach for approaching the mysterious mysteries of the void, the various and vivacious spheres of voids, entangled in multidimensional matrix of space and time. Vulnerable human mind, voracious thinkers with, with varieties of thoughts, yet not enabled to resolve the riddles of voice and vastness of the voidness. Voidness of the body filled with biological materials, voidness of the mind filled with the thoughts, voidness of the brain filled with the intellect, voidness of the heart filled with the emotions, voidness of the soul filled with the consciousness, voidness of the aspirations filled with the passions, voidness of the passion filled with the inspirations and motivations, voidness of the relations filled with loving emotions. Each and every filler of voidness is nothing but the illusions. If illusions are ignored and overruled, the sole voice of voidness left alone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Gita Mohanty. Such a beautiful lyrical poem we have just heard from your pen. Thank you very much. Really, it was very beautiful. Now, again, I am inviting Maria do Sameiro Barroso from Portugal to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to read a poem that is translated in over 30 languages. Harvest. Through other doors I will step in, when the light comes to push me in the morning dew shine of bud roses and sea foam. As the first syllable of the silent night I will speak. Of shadows and blue angels, such was my life. I am a spark, a moment, a white skull, a twilight, a small fish in the lake. I swim in water, fragrance, and sweet wine of an old golden harvest.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barcojo, for your beautiful second poem. Now I am reading some viewers' comments. From Bangladesh, Honorable Poetess Kabbo Costa has written, "Welcome all of you, Honorable." From Fatma Sultan Salek, I think she has written from Turkey, but actually I don't understand the language of Turkey. I think she has also give us all the thanks. Thank you very much. Now again, I am coming back to this program and inviting Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar from Indonesia to present his second poem today. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar from Indonesia to present her second poem today. I think this time I can speaking in correct spelling. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Tofik. And for the second poem this evening, I chose from my book, a poetry book, a bilingual Indonesian English, The Rhythm of Energy, a poem titled Reunion. I, early evening and silvery sea, in a damp meditative reunion, reviving the mythical ethereal memory of something extraordinary. All the scattered pieces, mended perfectly, become a bliss. I sat soundlessly, watching from afar, perpetual glint of the past, come like the wind's blast. A wave of emotion comes splashing over my brain, a passionate fight between happiness and bitterness. In that battle, I must conquer all obstacles to be sane. The whispering waves narrate our chronicle, make every part of continuous motion in cycle. The voluptuous in cycle, the voluptuous sea reflects each and every beat of sweetness. There, I and you, blended as everlasting sense. And this is the Indonesian translation of that poem. Reuni. Aku, awal senja dan laut keperakan. Bertemu dalam reuni yang lembab dan meditatif. Menggeliatkan kenangan-kenangan purba. Dari sesuatu yang luar biasa. Seluruh keping yang berceceran itu terpadu kembali menjadi kebahagiaan. Aku duduk membisu, memandang dari kejauhan. Momen silam yang terus berpendaran, seperti hempasan-hempasan angin. Gelombang emosi bertemprasan hingga ke otak. Kelindan pertentangan batin antara bahagia dan getir. Peperangan yang harus kutaklukkan agar tetap waras. Ombak yang berbisik menuturkan kisah kita. Tiap bagian yang terus berkesinambungan itu seperti melingkar-lingkar. Laut yang penuh gairah merefleksikan segala kemanisan. Di sana, aku dan kau baur sebagai pasir abadi. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, honorable poetess. Now I am inviting poetess Turkan Ergor to present her second poem today. Thank you.
Okay, microphone. Thank you, my brother. English of my second poem. Forget. Forget. It is to exterminate darkness pain. It is to erase past memories. It is to tear old pages. It is to write the book from afresh. Forget. It is end of the lie. It is the beginning of truth. Forget. It is closing of the past. It is beginning of the future. And forget. It is to live from the beginning. Hopes, memories. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, honorable poetess Turkan Ergor. Now again I am inviting honorable poet Zeki Ce to present his second poem today. Thank you.
Zeki Bey siz ikinci şiirinizi okuyacaksınız şimdi.
Evet. Türkiye'nin Müslüman olduğunu herkes biliyor. Ben de bir İslam kulu olarak dünyanın her yerinde insanlarımız yaşıyor elbette. Herkesin inancına da saygımız var. Ben diyorum ki her daimi oku Kur'an, ondan çoktur mutlu olan. Dünya sahte, her şey yalan. Uyan gayrı insanoğlu. Söylemekle bitmez sözler. Haram görmemeli gözler. Bir gün dövülecek bizler. Uyan gayrı insanoğlu. Hiçbir yere kaçamazsın. Yelkenleri açamazsın. Kanatlanıp uçamazsın. Ölüm insana yakındır. Bazen vade, bazen kaza. Çıkarmıyor bahar yaza. Acımıyor oğul kıza. Ölüm insana yakındır. Zaman dardır, ömür kısa. Aileyi boğar yasa. Hiç bakmıyor boya posa. Ölüm insana yakındır. Tayin ediyor yaradan. Ezrail geçer sıradan. Zeki ayrılma duadan. Ölüm insana yakındır. Bu güzellik kalmayacak. Sen de bir gün solacaksın. Sevenlerin ağlayacak. Kara toprak olacaksın. Emek boşa gitmeyecek. Hissedip de duyacaksın. Kaybolup da gitmeyecek. Sen unutulmayacaksın. Sen unutulmayacaksın. Teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A few times before, my friend from Nepal, Suman Barsha, has to enter, but she could not connect it with us. So that she is now here. So I am inviting from Nepal, Suman Barsha. Now I am introducing one of the well-known poetess who is from Nepal. She is Suman Barsha. She lives in Kathmandu, Nepal. She studied MPhil in English. Professionally, she is a lecturer of literature and literature of Pashupati Multiple Campus. She writes poem, article, story. Her works have been published in various newspaper and magazines. Her novel, which title Dukhuti has been published. She is the life member of International Nepalese Literary Society (INLS). She also involved in various social and literary organizations. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Suman Barsha to present two poems because already one poem and two poem has gone. So you read please one after one another. Two poems. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, my dear friend Toufiq Zohur, for inviting me here in this platform and giving me chance to recite my poem. And good evening, all of you, my friend who are reciting poem. I have heard your recitation in online, though I could not enter in the studio because of some technical error, I think. And I'm going to recite my poem, and the title of my poem is Fair Moon. First, I'm reciting one poem in English, then, after, I will recite in my language, that is Nepali, later on. Fair moon, somber is the night, fair the moonlight that glowed serene land, tearing the sovereign of darkness. Oh dear, look at the moon. And this moon blends land, hark, the morning of all, to who, it may be ailing to the fair moon. Obvious it is, and common too. Circumstances comes and goes, hurdles almost all. It varies in degree. So, dear, come and live our life at full, witnessing the fair moon. Lovers, time and then till now too long, are facing ups and downs of social constraint as they suffer through long lasting human misery in the name of class, caste, religion, culture. Let's not unlock the padlock which preserves such worn out dogmas, shaping in faith from long ago to throw into the vast ocean. The rule of falsehood was corrupt too at its peak, tightly tied like belt round the West. And now it is high time to make human understand freedom of choice. Let our love be free to fly. Oh, its wing at the night wind. Oh dear, oh dear, in this uncertain let us be true to each other. Let us be the role model and to spread the faith of pure love. Let us comprehend this believer lovers may see how beautiful the world around is. So new it looks, so lovely it seems, so magnificent it is. Let's be as firm as mountain and wait up to the full moon at the tear, the somber of night, and make the land fairer enough. Thank you. This is my first poem, that is in English, and now the next poem I'm going to recite, that is in Nepali. प्रिय उज्यालो, प्रिय उज्यालो, तिम्रो आग्रह उल्लङ्घन गर्ने त्यो धृष्टता कसरी गर्न सक्छु म? प्रिय उज्यालो, तिम्रो आग्रह उल्लङ्घन गर्ने त्यो धृष्टता कसरी गर्न सक्छु म? कसरी भनु मेरो मनको सकस तिमीलाई, तिमी बुझ्नु यसरी नै मलाई। प्रिय उज्यालो, प्रिय उज्यालो, मेरो प्रेमलाई अनुभूत गर्नु र छुनु आत्माको गहिराईबाट, समयले कोरेका परिधिभित्रैबाट बोलाउनु तिमी मलाई आभासका मैदानहरूमा, र चुम्नु आँखाले मेरो अधर, अलिकति सुस्ताउनु सम्झनाका तरेलीहरूमा। म आउँछु हावासँग बयली खेल्दै, स्पर्श गर्नु मेरो सुगन्ध अनि समाहित गर्नु तिमी मलाई, तिमीले फेर्ने हरेक सासहरूमा प्रेमको यस अनन्त यात्राभरि, प्रेमको यस अनन्त यात्राभरि ओझेल पर्न नदिनु कतै मलाई। घुम्ती र मोडहरूमा बाँधेर राख्नु तिमीले मलाई, स्मृतिको अङ्गालोमा हृदयको स्पन्दनबाट कोरेर सुनाउनु कविता र अमर बनाउनु हाम्रो प्रेम यिनै कविताका हरफहरूमा, Thank you so much, Toufiq Zohur.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Suman Barsha, for your beautiful two poem we have heard. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Ainur Kymarxanova from Kazakhstan to present her second poem today. Thank you.
туған жерім Қазақстан.
Yes, I know you will start. There is a technical problem in my country, so please you start. Thank you.
Аха. Туған жерге мен оның тауына ғашықпын, шыңына қыран қонғанда, көкорай балғын бауына ғашықпын, айнала гүлге толғанда. Орман, қыр, өзен, көліне ғашықпын, аққулар ойға шомғанда. Үнемі соған жүгіре асықтым, бойыма шабыт қонғанда. Балалық кезген жолдарға асықтым, арқаулар болған арманға, туған жер сендей жұмақтың төрін таппаған екем жалғанда. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Ainur Kymarxanova, for your beautiful second poem. Again, I am coming back to Bangladesh to invite our Honorable Poet, Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu, to present his third poem. Thank you.
First, I would like to read translated poem from Bangla. Poem name Nature. How easily you have opened you up to whom you have surrendered yourself. Had not you any choice, discarding your own wings, where do you go walking? To whom let yourself yield it? Don't you have any choice? Don't you have any liking? Don't you have any fondness? Don't you have any affection? Don't you have any warmth? Don't you dislike anything at all? Don't you have any refusal? Half closed, drowsy eyes, tightly shut lips, remain confined to a lonely room. Shy hips out of your breast, shedding tears like wailing, portraying lamenting songs. Even after that, why do you get groomed? And for whom do you get luminescent and radiant? Wear slippers at your own will or free cloak? At one time you were muslin of fine cloth, sometime Banarasi or velvet, or sometime fine woven cloth. You have many veins in your brain, multicolored illumination. You are full of sensitivity, prime knowledge, feelings, senses. You too can create 7 melodies. Why do you go far away from yourself? Why are you so tolerant? Why you are so hardworking? Why do you so composed? Why you are short of feelings? Why do you get imprisoned again and again? For whom you conceal yourself time and again? Why do you sacrifice yourself? Fearful, fluffy clouds are stuck in which season? In which form do you remain? Why your personality turns soiled in which nature? You do not sheet your lips in the end of night. Thank you to all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Golam Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful translate poem. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting my elder sister, Dr. Gita Mohanty, to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toufiq. The third poem of mine is Silent Embrace. Silence, full of essence, void, full of voidness, blank, full of blankness, null, full of nullness, empty, full of emptiness, nothing, full of nothingness. All this comprises a beautiful world, conveying all the meanings only between you and me. That ever persistent keenness, and also that ever lingering aloofness to the world. It may be meaningless, but you only know it, that my solace is in your silent embrace. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Dr. Gita Mohanty, for your beautiful presentation once again. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso from Portugal to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Morning Seed from the book. Oh, sorry. Morning Seed. I was born out of a morning seed in the gardens of dew. I was born out of the wind in a gentle breeze. I live in my body and outside of it. No place is my home. I hide in silence and weave my words in looms of darkness. My bliss is to wander like a skeleton of blue, chasing the world, your voice, the sparking stars, while the flash of the night is healing my scars. In violet flowers, magic charms, in whirling dances of a distant paradise, I shape my mind. My spirit wanders with tattoos of birds and primordial hues. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso, for your beautiful third poem. Eminent Indian classical vocalist Piali Ganguly is watching this show. She has written the program is very nice. Thank you, Piali, for watching this show. Stay with us. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar from Indonesia to present her third poem today. Thank you. Please open your mic. Open your mic. Yes, okay.
Already? Okay. Thank you, Tofik. And this is my last poem in this beautiful evening. Eyesight, capturing things with blind mind, like the open eyes, seeing no tints and hues, undisguised but meaningless. We learn genuineness from the righteousness and wrongness during a lifetime. We walk through life with closed eyes, see everything with heart sensitivity. Even we sometimes need no eyes because the mind keeps the sterling eyesight most. Thank you so much. That's the last word.
No, this is not your last poem. I will invite you to read another poem in the last session. Thank you very much. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Turkan Ergor to present her third poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother English of my third poem. Peace. Languages, colors, countries, even if it is different. The sound that people miss. Peace. Of the age, of the smile. It is where be the life's peace. Happiness. Serenity, friendship, fraternity are the words. Peace, love, respect, tolerance, solidarity are the dots. Peace. It's where children play. It's where children go to school. It's where the sun rises. Peace. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Turkan Ergor, for your beautiful poem. Now I am inviting Honorable Poet Zeki Ce to present his third poem today. Thank you.
Zeki Bey siz okuyacaksınız.
Evet. Dünyanın en değerli varlığı kadınlarımız diyorum. Kadınlara olan duygularımı Aşkın Deryası kitabımda dile getiriyorum. Her kitapta 1000'den fazla eserim var. Ve bunun içinden size bir eser okuyacağım ve ezbere okuyacağım. Kadınların sorunlarını, erkeklerin yorumlarını, iyi kötü durumlarını 50 yıldır yazıyorum. Hani sana tutulup da sıcacık akanlardanım, aşk seline kapılıp da severek bakanlardanım. Sende tattım yaşamayı, vız geliyor bana ölüm. Düşünemem boşamayı, seninle solarım gülüm. Kim diyor ki şeytan diye, şeytan alır mı hediye? Karalıyorlar ne diye, kadın tatlılar tatlısı. Bade akıyor dilinden, her iş geliyor elinden. Baş tacıdır evvelinden, kadın tatlılar tatlısı. Diken biziz güldür onlar, evlenenler bunu anlar. Eşit hak tanır kanunlar, kadın tatlılar tatlısı. Tatlıyı da onlar açar, içine lezzeti saçar. İlgisizsen elbet kaçar, kadın tatlılar tatlısı. Kadın tatlılar tatlısı. Ne çok tesirli mübarek, dilim damağım kurudu, vücut içine girerek aşk beynimi uyuşturdu, aşk beynimi uyuşturdu. Teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Zeki Ce, for your beautiful poem. Mr. Ashokanando Rai Bardhan has given a very important comments. He said, very nice program introduces us with the present trend of world poetry. Thank you very much for your beautiful comments. Stay with us and watch this show. Thank you. Now I am inviting my friend Suman Barsha to present her third poem today. Thank you. Please open your mic. Open your mic.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. My third poem is Death. On the title of Death, I'm going to recite my third poem. Death, you are there, and so I am greedy with life. Sometimes I am immersed in the mystery of life, thinking deep down in the words of confusion. I get entangled in endless dilemma. When I get caught up in the maze of disarray, and you tell me the meaning of life, every moment gives the impression of being you. Then I begin to love myself by awakening the I inside of me. Death, you are there, and so the I inside me is in a hurry. You are there, and there is rushing of life. In the same vein, there is the competition, there is exam, there is standard, there is love, there is humanity, there is religion. It's true. In your vastness of unforeseen presence, I am raising myself with you. Every moment I am living, being an eternal traveler. It is inevitable of meeting you, and equally would be to merge only within you. Death, you are there, and so happiness of being born is there in the extreme before death. Thank you so much, friend.
Thank you very much, Shuman Barsha, for your beautiful presentations. I think Ainur Kymarxanova is out from the frame. When she will arrive, I will give her the floor. And now we have to reach in the final round, and the title of our show was The World of Poetry Recitations in Poet's Voice, and the episode number is 160 is going on. The final round is present. I am inviting Honorable Poet Golam Kibria Pinu to present his last poem today. Thank you.
Thanks again, Tofik. I would like to read my last poem in Bangla. কবিতার শিরোনাম শরণার্থী। পরস্পর নির্ভরশীল হয়েও আমি একা ও পৃথক। প্রজননের পথটুকু একসাথে মোহনীয় থাকে, তারপর টেলিফোন ছিন্ন হয়ে যায়। নিজের বাড়িতে আমি একা, নিজের উঠানে আমি একা, ভয় বিস্ময় ও যন্ত্রণার মধ্যে আমি একা। শরণার্থী হয়ে যেন কখনো সীমান্ত পার হয়ে চলে যায় নতুন ভূখণ্ডে। নৌ ও বিমান হামলায় বিধ্বস্ত হওয়ার পর ঝোপঝাড়ময় সময় কাটাতে হয়। বিষাদময় ও ধীর সঙ্গীত শুনতে শুনতে আমিও ঘুমিয়ে পড়ি বিরক্ত ও ক্লান্ত হয়ে। কখনো কখনো খাদের গভীরে পড়ে যায়, ক্রেন দিয়ে নিজেকে নিজেই তুলি চারণ ভূমিতে। নিজের সমস্ত কথা অপরকে জানানো যায় না, নিজের ভিতর নিজেই আত্মগোপন করে থাকতে হয়। কেউ কাউকে পুরো আবিষ্কার করতে পারে না, সবচেয়ে দুরূহ অংশ থেকে যায় নিজের ভেতর। থ্যাংকস টু অল।
Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Golam Kibria Pinu, for your beautiful finishing. And finally, I am going to my elder sister's door to invite her again for last poem today. Dr. Gita Mohanty is coming to present her final poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tawfiq, again. The last composition I'm going to recite today is an urge. There is a temptation to leave everything. There is a temptation to drop everything. As such as it is right there, right then. There is a temptation to withdraw. There is a temptation to seal the self in a confined cell for a self conversation within, to hear the inner voice of mine. There is an urge to quit and become quiet. There is an urge to become unknown. There is an earnest urge for self isolation. There is a sincere wish to evacuate all the emotions. There is an urge for not to have any more urge in motion. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Dr. Gita Mohanty, for your beautiful finishing. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso from Portugal to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You never live enough. You never live enough to see the sky, the sea, the colored dawn. You never live enough to face the light and shadow. You never live enough to tell the sorrow, the unknown sands, the ginger barks. You never live enough when you ride in stormy wings. Your place is amongst snake charmers, dead snakes, consumed stones, indigent shadows. You never live enough to tell the diamond grains, the lemon juice, the sandalwood leaves, redfish dancing. an aquarium in your face, in sinking waters, the bright moon shining in your dream. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso, for your beautiful finishing. Now I am inviting Ewith Bahar from Indonesia to present her last poem today. Thank you. I am inviting Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar from Indonesia to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to recite my last poem this evening, titled, I'm so sorry, I have to scroll down. The Drunken Two Souls. My eyes are yours, watching a deep cerulean, which turns slowly into obsidian. Charcoal shadow heightens the mysterious beauty when a satiny robe of night falls elegantly, blanketed you and me. Dark, oh, so dark, and our love glints just like your eyes, you said. Under the ebony sky, nature shapes our silhouettes as a unity of the souls. My hand lies on your chest, gleaming by the moonlight. Sweet melody from your heartbeats softly caresses my finger skin. A voice within is a rhythmic melody of ecstatic feeling in silence, like a sacred poetry. How powerful a night, a touch, and a serene lake in your eyes, releasing, freeing, vitalizing. When the porcelain sky gets darker, the two souls get drunk. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar, for your beautiful finishing. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Turkan Ergor to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. English of my fourth poem, Love and Peace. Thinking of love songs, birds, also even trees, silhouettes hue each other. For love, for peace, wind whispers love words, together with peace, sun warms, with love with peace, even while each pour rains, singing love songs together with peace. The world turns around itself west to east across day and night. The world turns around the sun across seasons. Love and peace, living together in the world, moving together, and the world thinks of love and peace songs. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Turkan Ergor, for your beautiful finishing. Now I am inviting Honorable Poet Zeki Ce to present his last poem today. Thank you.
Teşekkür ediyorum. Ben öncelikle şiirden bahsedip sağlıkla ilgili şiirimi okumak istiyorum. İçinden geleni güfteye döker, harfleri dağıtır notaya çeker, mızrabı vurdukça dilinden akar, aşığın akortu sazıdır şiir. Kimi serbest türde kiminde kıta, kafiye tuttukça düzelir hata, duygulu haliyle bağlar hayata, heceli manalı yazıdır şiir. Edebiyat, kültür bunda aranır. Ruhuna haz verir pürüz taranır. Verimli o anlar mertçe direnir. Türkçenin uyumlu gözüdür şiir. Mısraya dizilir uzun metinler. Anılar dillenir dolar sütunlar. Ahengi artırır fonlar mitinler. Kurulan cümletin özüdür şiir. Sevip sevildikçe taşar hislerin. Kulağa hoş gelir müzik seslerin. İlham kaynağıdır tüm bestelerin. Zekil'in sanatı sözüdür şehir. Dumanından kaçıyorum. Nefretimi saçıyorum. Hakka avuç açıyorum. Ben sigara düşmanıyım. Dumanı perdeyi ister. İzmir'i çevreyi pisler. Külleri tabloyu besler. İğrenç bir pislik sigara. Nereden buldular şu mikrobotu? Daima sıfırdır temizlik notu. Canlara kıyıyor zehirli kutu. Zevalın yağındır hain sigara. Doğayı kirletti zifir dumanın. İnsaflı olurdun olsa imanın. Herkes dışlayacak geldiği zamanın. Zevalın yakındır cani sigara. Hastalıklara verdin davetiye. Ciğerleri kararttın ölsün diye. Senin bu insanlara garezin niye? Zevalın yakındır zalim sigara. Bağımlı olmayın sinsi caniye. Temiz girelim haneye camiye. Seni yakarlar imdat diye. Zevalın yakındır katil sigara. Zevalın yakındır cani sigara. Teşekkür ediyorum.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Zeki Ce, for your beautiful finishing. Now I am inviting my friend Suman Barsha to present her last poem today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toufiq Zohur. My last poem I'm going to recite in Nepali, in my language, and the title of my poem is Ama. Ama means mother. आमा पार गर्दै सम्बन्धका हिम श्रृङ्खला कैयौँ बसन्तकी साक्षी मेरी आमा संस्कारको पाउजुमा सजिएर रहरहरू बन्दकी राखेर सभ्यताको निरन्तर सृष्टि गर्छिन् सुन्दर इन्द्रेणीहरू तमाम कठिनाइहरू छिचल्दै जिम्मेवारीको पहाड उचाल्दै भर्छिन् इन्द्रेणीमा रङ्ग सृष्टिको रणभूमिमा शहीद भएका थिए उनका थुप्रै सपनाहरू जीवन मरणको दोसाँधमा जितेकी थिइन् मेरो अस्तित्व कति नथाकी थपेकी थिइन् मेरो खुसीमै उनको खुसी साक्षात् ईश्वरको रूप आमा सृष्टिको अनुपम सृजना मेरो जीवनको मिठो वन्दना अनपन मेरी आमा अनपढ मेरी आमा सरस्वतीको साक्षर स्वरूपा उनैको काख मेरो पहिलो पाठशाला उनै मेरो पहिलो शिक्षक उनको बाणी मेरो पहिलो पुस्तक तिम्रै बाणीमा अभ्यस्त भएर पढ्न सक्ने भएको छु आज जीवनको महाकाव्य दुनियाँसँग अन्जान मेरी आमा उनैले खोलिदिएको आँखाले हेर्न सक्ने भएको छु संसार उनैले डोराएको बाटो हिँडेर पहिल्याउँदैछु गन्तव्य हरेक पटक पटक पटक यही भन्छु कति निश्चल छ तिम्रो संस्कार कति निस्वार्थ छ तिम्रो माया मेरी आमा तिम्रो वात्सल्यको पुस्तकबाट थुप्रै अध्याय पढ्न अझै बाँकी छ ठुला ठुला सन्तहरूले छिचोल्न नसकेको तिम्रो त्याग र ममताको शक्ति चिन्तन गर्न बाँकी छ सिकेर तिमीसँग सभ्यता तिमीसँगै मागेर पैँछु तिम्रो दर्शन आत्मसात गर्नु छ तिम्रो आदर्श बुझ्नु छ र बुझाउनु छ तिमीले सुझाएको सन्देश समर्पणको सन्देश प्रेमको भाषा मातृत्वको गहिराई थ्याङ्क यू सो मच तौफिक जोहर माई डियर फ्रेन्ड
Thank you very much, Honorable Poetess Shuman Barsha, for your beautiful poem, The Mother. Really, such a beautiful, fantastic poem you have to read in last time. Nomita Chaudhary from India, she is watching this show. She has written, I have enjoyed nice moment. Til Kumari Sharma from Nepal. She is also watching this show. She has written congrats. Thank you very much who are watching this show. And we have to reach in the final time. And the last time in our program, we always ask one question to the honorable participant, only 30 minutes. First of all, I am going to again Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu to ask him about what you think about poetry and about today's program, about your feelings. Only 1 minute. Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu. Please unmute your mic. Thank you.
Uh, thanks, especially Toufiq Zohur, poet Toufiq Zohur. I am delighted to attend this program with our fellow poets, and I am very grateful to our viewers also. I think poem is uh, poem is very uh, creative creative weapon to develop peace and friendship and mankind. So I think this program will be continued in future. Thank you to all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Mr. Golam Kibria Pinu. If you company with us, then we can continue our program in future. Thank you very much. Now I'm asking to my elder sister, Dr. Gita Mohanty, same question. What you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings, Dr. Gita Mohanty.
Um, Poetry to me is nothing separate than the life, what we live, and it's nothing separate than the breathing, what we breathe. It's very inseparable from us. So nothing more definition is needed for poetry, really. And about today's program, I'm so happy to be here among all of you. And it's a pleasure to hear all the eminent poets from different part of the globe. And thank you so much, Toufiq Zohur, for making this possible across the world, having so many episodes. It's a big thing, bringing the poetry to the world platform to the all the poetry lovers. That's amazing step what you are doing, amazing way of serving to literature. I congratulate and thank you for that, and hope all the viewers are enjoying our program, they are liking. And I don't believe that poetry really need a language. Even if I heard different languages from different part of the world, it's a beautiful rhythm, emotion, a feelings is always there, where you don't need to understand the language. Also sometimes it is audible, it is understandable. So even if she's recited the poems in Nepalese, very much it is similar with Indian language, and many probably majority part of which I understood. It's so beautiful. And all the poets, thank you so much for hearing me and allowing me to share with you all. And thank you so much, the viewers. Thank you so much again, Tawfiq.
Thank you, Honorable Poetess Gita Mohanty, for your beautiful speech you have to deliver. It is possible because all of you are given us the lot of support, so that the last 4 years we are doing this program, and we have completed our 160 number episode today. Thank you very much for your great support, my dear elder sister, Dr. Gita Mohanty. Now I am asking same question to Honorable Poetess Maria do Sameiro Barroso, to say something about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings. Maria do Sameiro Barroso, please unmute your mic, and there is a technical problem, so please you start. Ma- Unmute your
Uh,
mic. Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I think poetry is the brightest side of the human beings, and so I think it's lovely for people from over the world to cultivate, because we feel united. We feel there are. We are different, of course. We speak different languages, but poetry is the language that unites us and that brings us together in the harmony and this world that is so uh, disharmonious. Um, and I think it's really a privilege to share our poetic experiences with eminent poets from all over the world that we didn't know, and now we know already. And so I think it's a really good job what you are doing, dear Tawfiq. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Maria Dosamiro Bakuso, for your beautiful speech you have to deliver. Now I am asking Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar from Indonesia, what do you think about poetry, about today's program, about your feelings? Ewith Bahar, please unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Okay,
Okay.
Tawfiq, thank you so much for asking me and giving me opportunity. Um, I think poetry is a universal language. We are poets so lucky because can express our hearts, our mind to the world, because poetry can campaign our plan, our programs, and can heal the world also. So, about this program, please receive my thankfulness and respect to you because it is very positive. You can bridge all the poets from the whole universe to meet here. And I'm so happy to hear so many languages. That's so beautiful. Once again, thank you, Tofik.
Thank you, Honorable Poetess Ewith Bahar, for your beautiful comments. Now I am inviting Honorable Poetess Turkan Ergor to say something about today's program, about poetry, about your feelings. Turkan.
Thank you, my brother. Poetry for me is a brief summary of thoughts, feelings, words, and sometimes imagination. Poetry is an art that embellishes emotions. Poetry is to communicate with words. The common language of poetry is love. Although we speak different languages, we all speak the same language with poetry and express love. Uh, Great program. I like it. Different country, different language, but love is the common language of all poets. Poets describe love in their poems and express program. Congratulations to all of you. God bless all of you. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Thank you very
I
much,
thank
Poetess
you.
Turkan Ergor. Thank you. Now I am inviting Honorable Poet Zeki Ce to say something about poetry, about your feelings, about today's program.
Program hakkındaki
Please unmute your mic.
my
Unmute your
brother
mic.
I will my
Yes,
brother
please. You.
I will tell
Okay.
his
Okay.
uh,
Please. Please.
uh, Zeki Bey, Tofik diyor ki program hakkındaki görüşleriniz nelerdir? Duygularınız nelerdir ve şiir nedir sizin için? Zeki Bey,
Unmute your
Zeki
mic.
Bey, Zeki Bey beni duyuyor
Yazılı
musunuz?
duyuyorum.
Diyor ki, evet Tofik Bey diyor ki program hakkındaki görüşleriniz nelerdir, duygularınız nelerdir? Şiir ne demek sizin için?
Evet. Şiir sözlerin özüdür. Yani bir insan bir kitapta anlatamadığını bir dörtlük şiirde anlatır. Bu program harika bir program oldu. Özellikle şairlere yer verilmesi gerçekten güzel oldu. 20 bin civarında şiirim var ama böyle bir ortam her ülkede olmasını isterim. Burada Türkan bacıma teşekkür ediyorum. Bana eşlik ettiği için, benim duygularımı size ilettiği için ve özellikle sunucu kardeşime teşekkür ediyorum. Bangladeş'i çok seviyoruz. Şair ve yazarlara öncülük ettiği için mutluluk duyuyorum. İnşallah devamı gelir. Yine sizlerle beraber oluruz diyorum. Saygılar, sevgiler, selamlar iletiyorum.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Poet Zeki Ce, for your beautiful comments. Now I am asking same question to my friend Suman Barsha about poetry, about your feelings, about today's program.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. For me, poetry is expression of feelings where we can discharge our emotions. And yeah, you are doing very good job that you are uniting we all across the world. We are from different part of the world. You know that poetry has no one language. Poetry can unite like this way, and you are doing that job. And we are delighting participating this program. And this is my third time to attend to participate your program. And I am very much happy with you. And you are giving us that sort of platform where we can have introduction to each other, and we can hear very beautiful poem from very different part of the country and part of the world. And you are doing that great job. Thank you for that, and thank you for inviting me in this platform, in this program. Thank you, Tawfiq Johur.
Thank you very much, Suman Barsha, for your beautiful speech you have to delivered. And really, it is a great things for us, the team of Uddan platform, because you people are supporting us a lot from the very beginning, 4 years before. When we start this program, I remembered for the very first program. Maria do Sameiro Barroso. She was attend the very opening program, and in the midterm, our elder sister Dr. Gita Mohanty has to join. And the very beginning, from Bangladesh, our honorable poet, my elder brother, Dr. Golam Kibria Pinu, has given us a lot of support. So that after 160 number episode, today we have to complete it, and I am happily announcing today 42 numbers of country and 127 numbers of group has to given the share this program when it is starting. And today I am also giving one news that 57 countries and 512 poet and poetess have has been joined this show, and until our death we are working in this platform. And I believe from the day one we have a one slogan, that the sky of poetry is one and the poetry has no boundaries. We believe it, so we are working, and you are giving us the great support. So we are doing this. Thank you very much who are joined and who are watching this show. I will invite you more and more times, not only 3 times, Suman Barsha, you will join more and more times.
Yes, sure,
And
sure.
our honorable poet, Mr. Zeki Ce, you are joining today, and also our honorable poetess, Ewith Bahar. This is your first time. You have to join, but this is not your first time. You will join also more and more times. I will invite you. Thank you very much. Stay safe. God bless you. Bye bye. See you. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Different part of the world. Thank you very much, my dear elder sister, Dr. Gita Mohanty. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you so much.